Well, range-bound market. I guess that's when you get the best ideas and you get to perhaps buy into those stocks which have seen a big dip, right? Thanks a lot, Anuj, for joining in. Let's do one thing. Let's go across to our technical guests now to tell us how to approach trade. Sudarshan Sukhani and Mitesh Thakkar. Sudarshan, good morning. Of course, today you have that big event, which is the RBI policy. But once it moves out of the way, do you see this market moving up or down? Because that's become a bit of a, sort of a debate right now. The market is really in a tight range. Do you see it breaking out either way?
Good morning. Sonia is going to break out in one way or the other. Now below 17,650 after the news event and once the market digests the news. If the Nifty starts drifting below 17,650, then clearly we are breaking down and a short position should be taken using put options. If the this is all the event is over, then we are talking about the markets. If it goes above 17,800, that will be the first sign that the market is willing to break out of that trading range, and we should start beginning to add long positions. My own sense is that we should be on the upside and we should break out. The US markets are pretty cheerful, but of course the markets will decide. But these are the two key levels to watch after the news is digested, not before and not during.
Okay, all right. Thanks for that, Sudarshan. Well, let's welcome Mitesh as well into this conversation. Morning, Mitesh. How would you approach the markets? We're going to that 17,850, but getting rejected out there. How would you trade it?
Morning, Nigel. I think this market is yet not giving any kind of directional signal, in the sense that volatility indicators are still subdued and they are not in rising mode, which means that possibly for the next couple of sessions, and of course the price will anyways decide and break out or break down. But till then, I think the overall belief is that 17,850, 900 on the upside and about 17,500, 450 on the downside should act as the counters for the of the range of the Nifty. So I think we basically be sideways and consolidative and not give a direction move. Maybe with passage of few days, then you get a signal of some kind of volatility action picking up, and then you can prepare for a breakout or a breakdown. So till then, I think trading the index may not be a very good idea. We've been advocating that for the last few days and maintain that trading stock specific trading stocks would be the way to be in the market.
Okay, Sudarshan, what would your stock specific trades be?
Well, again, the idea is that you take these trades only after the news event is received and digested by the markets. But I would go and buy Bajaj Auto. Bajaj Auto has seen a very significant rally after a long base building. It's a buy with a stop below 38.20. Then Manappuram is a buy. Manappuram also has been moving sideways. Even when the market was correcting, it was a little better. Momentum is rising. Relative strength is favorable. So buy with a stop under 114. Syngene has earlier come in my short list. Short selling should be done only intraday. It's again a short with a stop above 566. And finally, Coromandel is a buy. The stock is making a very attractive bullish pattern, a possible head and shoulders bullish, and buy it with a stop under 880.
And Mitesh, how about you?
So I have also more of buy calls and one sell call. On the buying side is AU Bank. Yesterday, I think was a good price action movement happening over there. Some kind of up move seems to have started. I would look at targets of around 680 there and recommend a buy with a stop below 635. The other stock on the list is ABB. Keep a stop below 29.90. Look for a first target of around 3100, which could eventually extend to about levels of 3150, 3160 as well. And I have one sell on Tata Steel. It was a sell earlier as well, but the metals pack looks to be going through some kind of a correction. And Tata Steel could possibly decline to about 104, 105 levels. Recommend a short with a stop at 114. And the final buy call is Motherson Sumi Systems, which would recommend buying with a stop at 78 for a target of around 85 on the upside.
Just two more names, Mitesh. Got those trades on board. One is Balaji Amines, cash stock. Volumes are not that large, but just one-way decline. I think numbers came out day before yesterday. We did put the numbers out, and it was doing okay till mid-afternoon. Collapsed 5.5%, 6% by close yesterday, lower. And the other one is Muthoot Finance now. It's going back into triple digits from 4 digits, almost there. Your sense?
I'll take Prashant Muthoot Finance first. If you look at the weekly charts, I think since June, July of 2022, the stock on multiple occasions has made bottoms around this level of 980, 960 zone. So, you can count at least 5 candlesticks touching that range. If it starts breaking below that, then I think the stock will go through a bigger correction, and 850, 840 should be on the cards very soon. So I'll keep a watch over there. And around 980, 975, if you see a reversal happening, then maybe even a long can be taken. But as of now, I think the slight bias is of possibility of it breaking down. Balaji Amines is something, which while it's not on the regular track list, but yesterday was some kind of a gap down, maybe as you said, with the event happening. And this should suggest a short-term downtrend. Targets of around 2000 and below is very possible. And I think on the upside, getting past that gap of yesterday, which is 2260 to about 2300 levels, would be very difficult. So any rallies, I would be wanting to sell this stock and maybe cover it about 10-12% lower.
Okay, so the stock has lost so much ground. I mean, 40% down in the last 12 months on Balaji Amines. Thanks a lot, gentlemen. Let's do one thing. Let's take a quick break. We'll come back with the pre-opening rates. We'll also talk about Prince Pipes. Nihar Cheda of Prince Pipes will join in to discuss their